doing messages for the month of July. We're going to see what you can anticipate. Not everything will resonate. Just take what applies and leave the rest. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, as well as Jupiter. Make sure to check your other placements. I've already done all of the other signs: fire, water, earth. The element of air is the last collection. So I just got finished with Aquarius, and after I'm done with your reading, Lord's will, I'll be doing Libra. I'm going to pull on some different energies. So we're going to take a look at spiritual slash shadow work messages, love, and career slash finance. So let's go ahead and I'm going to tap in. But first, I'm going to pull the overall messages just to give some time for people to come into the live, and then I'll get right into the reading. Give me some messages for Gemini. What is the energy? I hope that you all are enjoying your week so far, Gemini. I'm hearing you make me crazy. I think his name is Charles Garnsley. Some of you could be having a bit of a crazy week. Or it could have started off that way, but I feel like things are going to smooth out. If somebody is wondering, yes, it will smooth out, whatever the situation is. Things will improve. Give me some more energy for Gemini. Okay. Okay. And then let's pull your career slash finance messages. Okay, family room change. All right. So, Gemini, starting off with your spiritual slash shadow work energy, I have the prison of regret. The past cannot be rewritten, but your future is still yours to create. Your inner critic. Challenge the voice of self-doubt. It is often shaped by past conditioning, not truth. So heavy on the past here in your reading. For some of you, I feel like you could be reliving a lot of events that happened in the past that did not work out the way you intended. Something can have to do with with actions you took or didn't take. You could be very hard on yourself, but I feel like you're being asked to release that guilt, release that negative energy, because with renewal and rebirth here, you have changed. A wonderful change has come over you, or it's about to. I'm actually hearing that song, Change. I can't think of the artist's name. It's not Tamala Man. It's someone else. I think Crystal Rucker. That's the version I'm hearing. But you have changed, or you are being led towards this rebirth, renewal energy. It says you are emerging from this darkness, transformed. The new version of you is what exactly. So you're not who you used to be. So you don't have to worry about the past. You're not that person anymore. So don't try to relive it. Don't feel bad for anything you've done. We've all made mistakes. We've all had to grow. We've all had to learn lessons. And don't allow anybody else to continuously make you feel guilty about the past either, or keep bringing up the past. That's done, that's over with. The only time you should reflect on the past is to see how much you have overcome, how much you have changed, and celebrate the strides that you have made, Gemini. So let's go ahead and tap in further. Give me some energy for the prison of regret. Somebody's name could be Crystal. Why is the prison of regret in your inner critic here? For Gemini, what is the message? Why is the prison of regret? And your inner critic here for Gemini. What is the energy? I have the Ace of Cups. Something has to do with you loving yourself. So for some of you, Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, that's what you're working on. You're working on loving yourself. You're working on healing. Give me another energy. Why is the prison of regret in your inner critic here? What is the message? Two of Wands. Some of you have to heal from like bad decisions or just a bad choice overall concerning your love life or relationship. Why is the Ace of Cups here? Stop, you know, pretty much beating yourself up over the past. Four of Pentacles. Some of you have to accept that something didn't work out. For some of you too, you have to accept the fact that somebody just doesn't love you. They don't care about you, how you may care for them. Page of Wands. In the reverse, so something has to do with someone you don't talk to anymore. You don't talk anymore to this person. Why is the Four of Pentacles in the reverse? Why is this here? The Four of Wands. So something has to do with the relationship. You have to accept the ending of a connection. Why is the Page of Wands here? Something wasn't what you, something didn't work out how you desired. Seven of Cups. I feel like there's something you don't talk about or someone you don't want to talk about. Why is the Four of Wands here for Gemini? What is the message? The Star in the reverse and the Knight of Cups. Yeah, it's okay. So for some of you, you feel like you fumbled here, like you missed out on a faded opportunity. Something can have to do with an Aquarius. You don't want to talk about it because it you know, you feel guilt. You feel like you messed up. Give me an energy for the Seven of Cups. Ten of Pentacles. I feel like you could be searching for this person and other people. Why is the Ten of Pentacles here for Gemini? What is the message? Five of Pentacles, but you come up short. Like you can't find this person in anyone else. The Empress. It's like there's no competition. I feel like the type of people you could deal with could be very low vibrational as well, very toxic, karmic. But you could initially feel like they embody that Empress energy. They're high vibrational, very grounded, very nurturing. But once you get to know them, and I'm even hearing the family too, you realize that this is not what you actually wanted. Give me an energy for the Two of Wands in the reverse. Why is the Two of Wands in the reverse here for Gemini? Or for some of you, somebody could feel this way about you. Nine of Wands in the reverse. But I feel like where this person feels this way about you, this could be somebody that you couldn't get over. And something has to do with how this person treated you, the way they did you, the way things ended. But it's like now they're in this karmic cycle. They're learning lessons and reminiscing about you. So it's giving me like the roles have changed. So it's like once, you know, when everything first happened, you were down. You were in this Five of Pentacles energy. But now you have worked on yourself. You have moved on. You've healed. And now this person is in the Five of Pentacles energy. They're feeling bad for the way things ended. Now they see the big picture. They see the truth about themselves. Why is the Two of Wands in the reverse here for Gemini? What is the message? I have the Queen of Wands. Tell me more. Why is the Nine of Wands here? I feel like for some of you where you have been hurt, don't get into a habit of like questioning everyone, everything. I feel like something has to do with you feeling insecure and just and having a lack of trust because of what you've been through. Your Eight of Swords is like you can't get past something. For some of you, you can't get past somebody chose like a third party energy over you. Why is the Nine of Wands here for Gemini? What is the message? And I feel like you may wonder, like, did you do enough? And the answer to that is yes. Like, what more could you have done? At the end of the day, everybody has free will. King of Pentacles. In the reverse, this person was non-committal anyway. And I feel like, too, if you're thinking, like, is there anything that I could have done to change this person? The answer is no. Change, that is a self-job. Somebody has to want to change for them. There's nothing that you could have done, you could have said that could have made the situation play out any differently. Why is the Queen of Wands here for Gemini? What is the message? Why is the Queen of Wands here for Gemini? What is the energy? I have the Five of Swords. Somebody toxic. That's just what it is. And they know it. They know they was led down the wrong path. They allowed their shadow to take over, and they feel foolish. And, you know, the voices in their head is telling them, hey, like, we messed up here. What did we do? Now they see it. Now they see it. Or they're about to. Somebody can have Capricorn highly aspected, but somebody was tempted here and they fell for the temptation. And now they're at a loss and they're frustrated with themselves. Somebody has a lot of inner conflict. Give me an energy for the prison of regret, or you do. Why is the prison of regret here for Gemini? What is the message? Why is the prison of regret here for Gemini? What is the energy? I have the King of Cups and the Six of Cups. So this person is healing. Somebody is healing. Rebirth and transformation. So somebody's not the same. Or Gemini, you're not the same. You're different. I feel like you're making peace with the past. You could have healed from a lot of childhood issues, trauma. It's like you're different now, so you can let go of whatever happened. You're no longer that person. Why is your inner critic here? So I feel like somebody's just too hard on themselves. Why is your inner critic here for Gemini? What is the message? Why is this here? What is the energy? I have the High Priestess with the Hangman in the reverse. It's time to take action. For some of you, you could be afraid of getting into another relationship, making the same mistakes. But God is saying you're not going to make the same mistakes because you're not the same person. You're different. You're not this King of Pentacles in the reverse, Five of Swords, double energy. You're the King of Cups, Six of Cups. You're balanced emotionally. So you're going to make good choices. You can have Pisces highly, highly aspected. You may want to go watch that reading. Why is rebirth here and renewal? Why is rebirth and renewal here for Gemini? What is the message? Why is rebirth and renewal here for Gemini? What is the energy? The Lovers and the Three of Cups. Something has to do with a choice here. You choosing to start over. You choosing. Something has to do with somebody who wants to reconcile with you. Or Gemini, somebody you want to reconcile with. You want to come back together with someone, Gemini. That's what this is. Somebody from your past. So you want a rebirth or renewal when it comes to a relationship. Or somebody wants this when it comes to you. Yeah, Judgment. It's like somebody wants to reclaim their love. So let's move on to your love energy, which is passion. Try something you've never done before. Boundaries, firm boundaries are needed now. So for some of you, you may have never really set boundaries with a person. I mean, you may say something, but you're never able to stand on business. Like, you can't stand on business with this person. It don't matter how hard you try, it just don't work. Second chance, this relationship deserves another chance. So this is a situation where you always taking somebody back and forth type of energy. Why is passion and boundaries here for Gemini? What is the message? Why is passion and boundaries here for Gemini? What is the message? Okay, the Knight of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you're always accepting somebody's offer. You're never standing on business with this person. Tell me more. I have the Devil. Somebody toxic. They are. They someone puts you in a bad space. For some of you, a bad head space. Tell me more. The relationship is toxic. Why is it Crazy Love by Brian McKnight? That's what I'm hearing. Give me an energy for the Knight of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Chariot in the reverse. Yeah, things never get past 3. I mean, it doesn't go anywhere. It never works out. But you keep giving to it. You don't have boundaries with this person. You could be accepting their offer. Tell me more. Why is the Chariot here? Death, Scorpionic energy. So what God is saying is that it's not going to grow. It's not going to go anywhere, Gemini. Like, it just it's meant to close. The cycle needs to be over. Nothing's going to change. But God is trying to create a change within you. Tell me more about the Eight of Pentacles. Why is the Eight of Pentacles here? The Ten of Swords, everything is fine. Yeah, it's like I'm hearing comfort. It's like you've gotten comfortable with somebody hurting you. You already know what's coming. You're used to it. And you still accept it because you're used to it. You become numb. You become complacent when it comes to this person. Why is the Devil here for Gemini? What is the energy? Why is the Devil here for Gemini? What is the message? The Three of Cups. Yeah. Somebody likes third parties. You always finding out this person dealing with somebody else. I'm telling you, like, somebody is always getting caught dealing with another person, okay? All around the world, the same song. It's the same song. It's the same thing. Like clockwork. Something could have happened like something deals with number 3. I'm getting 3 months or 3 weeks ago. Why is the Ten of Swords here for Gemini? Somebody cannot control themselves. They don't have any, they don't have any self-control. Why is the Ten of Swords here for Gemini? What is the message? Somebody does this all the time. Give me an energy for the Ten of Swords. Why is the Ten of Swords here for Gemini? So that's it. Like, this is the reading here for your love portion. Somebody juggles you. Somebody's always dealing with another person or other people. They ain't gonna never go anywhere. But there's somebody you keep going back to or you stay with. It's time to close the cycle. Give me an energy for passion. Why is passion here for Gemini? What is the message? The Star. Somebody's always they go after whatever looks good. Like, somebody gets it's just giving me they're always falling for the shiny penny. They're very, thank you. Somebody's very easily impressed. That's what this is, Gemini. Somebody is very easily impressed. Somebody can have Aquarius highly aspected. Give me an energy for boundaries. Why is boundaries here for Gemini? What is the message? July energy. The Knight of Swords. Somebody moves fast They only end up, somebody burdens you, like somebody's lifestyle, like burdens you. For some of you too, somebody could have a child. I'm even hearing children for some of you. Like this person does a lot. Why is the Ten of Wands here for Gemini? What is the message? The Moon. You deal with a lot. Somebody is a lot to deal. Somebody is a lot to deal with. That's what this is. And you over there secretly burdened by this person. Or somebody could be secretly burdened by you, Gemini. Take it as it resonates. Why is the Knight of Swords here for Gemini? What is the message? I have the Queen of Cups and the Hangman. Somebody knows like you love them. Somebody knows you're genuine, you're compassionate, you're very giving. Somebody takes advantage of that. And very motherly energy. This is somebody that needs their mom. Somebody can have mother issues that they need to heal from. That's why this person operates in this toxic energy when it comes to relationships. I'm hearing Janet Jackson when I think of you. Somebody thinks of their mom. Like you make somebody think of their mom. Or what a mother figure should be. Very motherly energy. That's why this person is drawn to you, because of your motherly energy. Somebody needs to be mothered. If that makes sense. It's like, yeah, somebody just, this person hangs on to you because of that. That's why they're around. Because you remind them of their mom, or, you know, you have that motherly energy. And somebody just cannot leave. They can't get over it. They're very drawn to you, very drawn to your healing nature. But you need to set boundaries with this person. Somebody could be draining you like energetically here, Gemini. Like you need to set boundaries with this person. I mean, that's why they're there, to be mothered. That's what I'm getting. So that's why they hang around. That's why they stay. That's why they keep coming back. Give me an energy for second chances. Heavy on a Pisces energy in this reading. Give me an energy for second chances. Why is second chances here for Gemini? The Page of Pentacles in the reverse and the Four of Cups. It's just not going to work. Like, stop starting over with this person. Stop trying to make it work. Like I said, the only reason somebody comes around is because they have something deals with their mother issues that they haven't healed. And what you remind them of. Like, no. That's not healthy. Somebody, they need to go and do some shadow work. They need to heal. You cannot fix this person. They have to fix themselves. They have to be willing to do the work. And I feel like you're just holding yourself back, like blocking your blessings, your happiness, your peace for some of you. So let's move on to your career/finance messages, which is change and family room. So the number 9, the number 3, 21, 12 could be significant. Bottom of the deck, we had great fortune. The number 2 definitely is relevant. We have it here twice. The number 8, 62. So let's go ahead and pull some more messages. Why is change and family room here for Gemini? What is the message? Why is change and family room here for Gemini? What is the energy? The Tower, Scorpio energy. Something's going to be a very shocking change, but it's going to be positive, Gemini. For some of you, you could be coming into some type of money. Tell me more about change and family room. Why is this here? Come on. You're coming into some money. Like somebody's getting like a payout. I'm hearing like the grand finale. Somebody could be going like through a court case, a lawsuit, something got to do with a vehicle, motor vehicle accident. Why is the Tower here for Gemini? What is the message? The Seven of Swords. Tell me more. The Sun. Leo energy. Somebody's being exposed. Some type of lie is being exposed. Something's coming to the light. I feel like it's going to be very shocking. It's going to cause some upheaval for some of you. Why is the Seven of Swords here for Gemini? What is the message? Why is the Seven of Swords here for Gemini? What is the energy? I have the Six of Cups in the reverse. Something has to do with the past. Okay, so the past is coming back to bite someone. Like the past is going to be staring this person right in their face. Something they've done, something they said in the past. Somebody going through a tower in the month of July. Why is the Sun here? The Three of Pentacles. Something has to do with somebody you work with or people you work with. Something is coming back up. Why is the Six of Cups in the reverse here? The Four of Swords. Something you've been praying for this though, Gemini. You've been praying for this truth to come out. You've been praying for clarity about a situation. Why is the Ten of Pentacles here? Something got to do with the community of people. Queen of Swords and King of Swords. Queen of Swords in the reverse. Something someone said, somebody lied, or a group of people lied. Why is the King of Swords here for Gemini? What is the message? Why is the King of Swords here for Gemini? What is the energy? The Ace of Cups. Tell me more. The Wheel of Fortune in the reverse and the Empress in the reverse. Somebody is toxic. Somebody also is going to be going through some horrible karma in the month of July. A lot of it. A whole lot. Somebody made a decision based off of what this Empress in the reverse said. Why is the Ace of Cups in the reverse, in the upright? Two of one. Yes, it's like there's some type of opportunity here that somebody was getting ready to give to you, Gemini. But because of what someone said or a group of people had to say, it didn't go to you. Why is the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse? Something didn't work out. And look, now somebody's stressed. They're worried. Somebody has something that they're not supposed to have. Somebody has an opportunity, a job, promotion, something this person's not supposed to have. Something has to do with like your time sheet, clocking in. Somebody could have said that you were stealing time. Why is the Nine of Swords here for Gemini? What is the message for some of you with this Empress in the reverse? Something this person could be a supervisor. Two of Pentacles. Like something's catching up to this person. Somebody been trying to keep something up here. For some of you, this person been stealing time. Why is the Empress in the reverse here for Gemini? What is the message? Yeah, it's not gonna work. I feel like too, for some of you, this is a situation where somebody like tried to put their friend on. It's like, you know, these two people, they work together and, you know, somebody was looking out for their friend. But their friend could be very lazy. Their friend doesn't meet the qualifications. They don't have a very good work ethic. But because I know you're my friend or we're related, you're my family member, my sibling, my cousin, I'm going to still put you on. But somebody didn't deserve this. Six of Wands in the reverse. Whatever somebody got, they didn't deserve it. They didn't earn it. They didn't work for it. It was only because of who somebody knew. Why is the Queen of Swords in the reverse here for Gemini? What is the message? The Ace of Swords in the Four of Wands. Yeah. Something's coming out like pertaining to an organization. Something is being dismantled. There's a foundation that is being dismantled. Give me an energy for The Ace of Swords. Why is the Ace of Swords here? Justice. The Hermit. Yeah. I'm hearing blind justice. So for some of you, whatever's going on with a company or someone that, you know, you work with or used to work with, is not related to you. It don't have anything to do with you, whatever this karma is, but it's happening because of you, because of how you were treated, like you were wronged in some way. So that's why this person is going through this, they're going through karma. That's why this person is going through this trial. Something actually has to do with a trial. But these trials, these delays, dismantling of their foundation. Something has to do with somebody's stability. Why is the Hermit here for Gemini? Virgo energy. Something has to do with the Virgo 9 of Pentacles. So you could get what you deserve. You were meant to have something. Tell me more. And somebody knows this. 9 of Swords. Somebody knows. And somebody also knows why they're getting this karma. Somebody know, like, this is the big payback, okay? The big payback. The number 9 could be significant. 9 of Swords, 9 of Pentacles, 99, or the number 18. Why is the 4 of Wands in the reverse here for Gemini? What is the message? Knight of Pentacles. It's going to be a long... So first of all, something was a long time coming. Second of all, it's going to take somebody a long time to rebuild whatever they are losing or about to lose. And for some of you, something does have to do with money. Something also has to do with somebody's reputation. Give me an energy for the 9 of Pentacles. The 2 of Swords. It's almost like somebody couldn't see like what you had to offer, what you were bringing to the table. Like you were the key, you were the gift. Somebody gave something to their friend. Page of Cups, 3 of Cups, something to do with a friend group because we know each other. We hang around each other. We grew up together. You family. I'm going to give this to you, but they didn't work for, they didn't earn it, and somebody knows it. Why is change here for Gemini? What is the message? Why is change here for Gemini? What is the energy? The King of Cups. Why is the King of Cups here? The 5 of Wands. You know what? For some of you, there's like going to definitely be a change in position. There's going to be a change in like the head of charge. I feel like whoever is going to be in charge when it comes to this company, this person has a very different perspective. This person handles, you know, their, I'm hearing clients. So this person handles their clients, their staff very different. This is somebody who has, they are firm, but they're yet compassionate. You know, they're understanding, but, you know, they know when it's time to stand on business. This is somebody that don't like a lot of drama. Ain't going to be no competition. It's not going to be too much going on. It's like you go to work and you have peace. Why is family room here for Gemini? What is the message? Somebody could be in their mid to late 40s. Yeah, King of Pentacles. There's somebody that is trying to take the company, you know, to the next level. Yeah, somebody's about their money. They're about elevation. They're about their bag. Not only do they want to grow, but they also want to see the co-workers, the staff grow as well. This is not somebody who wants to keep you down. They want to see you elevate. Why is great fortune here for Gemini? What is the message? Why is great fortune here for Gemini? What is the energy? 10 of Cups. Yeah, somebody believes in like family, like, you know, your co-workers, treating everyone like family. Great fortune, like, yeah, that's the great fortune. You finally going into an environment where, you know, it feels like family. It feels like home. It's positive. It's healthy. You get along. People are generous. They're kind. It's just a different atmosphere, a different environment. So either this is where you're going, or somebody is going to come in and create this shift. So that's the great fortune for someone. This 10 of Cups, you being happy, you feeling supported, you having peace at work, peace on the job. So let's pull one more final message. Give me one more final energy for Gemini. What is the message? Give me one more final energy for Gemini. What is the message? I have empty. Oh, I pulled from the wrong deck. But everything happens for a reason. Empty-handed and family-oriented. I'm just getting open your hand and receive. God is getting ready to place something in your life, Gemini. Family oriented, and even looking at your career energy, I feel like things are getting ready to be very grounded for you. Things are getting ready to smooth out when it comes to your life and even your love life. I'm hearing like getting rid of the riffraff. So it's like, things are being moved out of the way so you can have this balance. I feel like something was lacking, something was missing. And it's because you could have been holding on to situations that wasn't meant for you, or just being in toxic environments. And now that all of that is being cleared, like you're finally able to have that peace, that balance, that harmony that you truly deserve. So Gemini, this is your reading. Definitely take what resonates. If anything applied, like the video, share if you feel led to do so. Hello, Carlene. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for the positive energy. Michael, hello, how are you? Sending you healing, love, and light as well. May the payback rain. Yes. Thank you so much for the comments. Thank you for the positive energy. So I pray that God returns his positivity to each and every one of you 10, 200 fold. I have 6 people in the live, 6 thumbs up. So the number 6, 66 could be significant. For Aquarius, it was the number 5. So you're the number 6. So something could be going in a sequence here, Gemini. But if you have any significant Libra placements, come back and tune in. They're up next. And if not, if this is where it ends for you, I thank you again. I pray that you enjoy the rest of your week, the rest of your weekend, and stay true to thyself and real with thyself. Grow with me as I grow with you. Everyone, stay blessed.